Hey, Dr. Mehler, coming at you with more bad news. I don't know whether you know this, but there's a whole history of Jews being depicted with horns, and uh, yeah, and just generally speaking, people realize that Jews actually don't have horns, but I'm a Jew and I've got horns. I just don't wear them very often. That's all. But the occasion is coming. Big holiday coming here, so I thought I'd break out my horns for you. Um, I I've been having a really hard time uh, because my vision is so dark. You understand that what I see happening is that the world around us is collapsing. It's catastrophic. COVID-19 is the pandemic, the fires that are burning around the world, the collapsing ecosystems, the melting ice, the flooding, the droughts, heat waves like you'd ever believe, temperatures reaching 125 degrees Fahrenheit. That's, maybe you notice and maybe you don't. The impression I get from reading your journals is you don't want to know. It can't be that bad. I have to believe that this is all going to pass and it's all going to get back to normal. The problem that I have is I believe that it's just going to get worse, a lot worse. And it's going to be very quick. It's not just the fires and the droughts and the floods. The PFAS pollution, the water that you can't drink everywhere. It's also the political system. We just had an attack on the Capitol of the United States by American citizens. That's the first. That's happened since the Civil War. As a society, where are we headed? Confederate flags, Trump flags flying around. I'm 75 years old. I don't remember flags of a former president ever being flown around by people who were also flying Confederate flags. The Soviet Union. When I was born, it was already a superpower. In all my life, the Soviet Union and the United States of America, these two unions, they would last forever. For sure, they would last forever. And then the Soviet Union just collapsed into pieces. That's what's happening here. The American Republic is collapsing. There's an ongoing coup. Democracy is collapsing. We have no more faith in elections. Instead, when there's an election, after the election, you attack the Capitol and you say that you didn't lose. And you never admit that you lost. And you gin up your army and you get ready for the serious revolution that's coming. Violence, chaos. We are at a point in human history where we desperately need absolute global unity. We have to be one family. And because of extreme inequality, that's not possible. You have a guy like Mark Zuckerberg who controls Facebook, which is the media source for 3 billion people. One guy. That's pretty extreme inequality. You have billionaires flying into space. That's extreme inequality, especially when we're surrounded by poor people, working people who can't make a living. Everything is going to shit. Our roads, the Chinese don't have trouble building roads. And by the way, talk about the great capitalism. The Chinese are building roads all over the world. Never mind in China. They build a coal burning electric plant every day. They're giant, and they're building, and they're so much more. They are an empire on the rise, and we are an empire in decline. We can't even fix our own roads. Our infrastructure, our dams, I don't know whether you notice this, but they're breaking down. So places like Midland get completely flooded because our infrastructure is collapsing. And why can't we, the great nation of the world, go and keep the best infrastructure in the world? Because we're a dying empire, and we have a absolutely frozen political system that is incapable of responding to people's real needs. I mean, I would love to have faith in the Democratic Party, believe me. But I don't have hope. And it leads me to feel very sorry for you kids, because I think your lives are going to be miserable. That's my problem. How do you teach that? If that's your vision, everything you ever thought you knew for sure has been absolutely wrong. There is no future. I have come to peace with this, and I believe in, living every life, every day. We're here. It's not like you should give up in despair. I'm not a big fan of despair. You keep going. I get up every morning, I keep going. But I don't know what I have to offer for you. And so it seems to me maybe it's time for me to retire from teaching. That's why this is where I am. Anyway, tell me what you think. We're going through this semester. I've got the racism class and the business class. This goes out to both of them. I already sent out a depressing video to the business class already. So this is number 2 for today. All right, so this is my effort at trying to make it fun. Okay, from the devil. Bye-bye.